After downloading the file and opening it in our computer, the first thing we may see is a warning message displayed at the top of our page. This message shows that the VBA code has been used in this file and has no particular risk. So click on Enable Content to use the file without problems. Well, let's go to explain how this file works. We designed this file with a simple function and user-friendly so that anyone can use it with the slightest computer knowledge. As you can see from the bottom of the page, this file consists of 5 sheets that I will explain to you. The first sheet, called Excel It Now, is a general description of the file, and you should consider these tips when using the file. The second sheet, as its name shows, is for the items information, and we need to enter the items that we want to have in the invoice issuance. So we go to add each item to the last row in the define table and enter the new product information. For example, we enter the product code, its name, and the price that only needs to enter the number, not the dollar sign, and the cost. If the product is taxable, in the last cell we enter an X, and if not, we leave it empty. The critical point of this sheet is that we should enter information inside the table, otherwise we cannot use them in the invoice. To do that, enter the items right after the last row of the table. In other cases, you should resize the table by going to the right corner of it, like here, and whenever you see this sign, drag till to the target row. We are done with item information. Let's go to the next step, which is our invoice sheet. We have designed an excellent and elegant factor that includes almost everything you need. In this section, you can enter your company information, and it is enough to enter once. Here you can enter the customer information you want to issue. And this section is also for the general invoice information. Remember that cells with formulas don't need to enter the data because the information is automatically changed. This cell also enters the deadline and due date, so if you want to change the period, simply change the number in this cell. Another part specializing in this factor is the item column. Click on this section to display the item form. These are the same things you enter in the previous sheet. Now by double-click on each item, you will see that all the information for that item comes into other cells. You need to enter the quantity of each product to update its data. After you're done with things, you can see the summary here, and you can enter tax rates and other costs in these cells as you wish to add the total. You can also enter your desired information in the comment and other sections. Another important point is these 3 buttons you see at the top of the screen. As the name implies, you can print the current invoice by clicking on this button. And clicking on this button will transfer the information to the database. And it is essential to record the data after each invoice so that we can report it. Click on this button can also have a PDF file from the invoice. For example, suppose I click on this button now. In that case, you will see that it will ask me to select the file's location. Then by selecting OK, we got a done message, and we will have this beautiful and professional link. Each time clicking on Submit on Database, we see that the invoice data is transferred to our database, which is this sheet. In this sheet, you don't need to do anything. If you're not an Excel professional user, don't change the structure of this file and even the column filters. If you have changed, return to the previous state. Finally, we will have a pleasant and complete dashboard after we submit some. Just change the dashboard time frame here in these cells, then you will have a summary report. Of course, this fantastic chart is based on registered data throughout the year. We hope you enjoyed the video about this incredible free invoice template. You can use it to build clients and send out invoices for your own business, or learn from it and create your custom Excel templates. With this template, you can make a strong impression on clients and keep your invoices organized in one simple place. You can download this template for free at the link in the description below. Thanks for watching, and feel free to drop us a line in the comment section. We are always happy to help.